Did that polish? That other paper? The paper you dropped?
I don't need that.
You don't need that?
No.
Okay.
Hi, Jimmy.
Hello.
Thanks for stopping by
Thanks for inviting me.
to talk about your new CD release,
Absolutely.
which I'm pretty excited about. And I hope that you're getting some good reviews for it. And I'd like to do an interview and talk a little bit about it.
Okay.
And I got some questions here for you. And so let's get started here.
Go right ahead.
Since we're videotaping this, because that's the thing people do these days. Okay, my first question that I have for you is, why did you do this CD now? Like, why did you do this CD?
It was something I had been planning for a long time.
Okay.
So I got around to doing it, and I'm happy with it.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and why did you decide to let Dave Herrero produce the CD?
Why did I?
You know, Dave Herrero, he was like a producer on it, along with you?
Oh, well, Dave was quite instrumental in material. Dave gave me quite a bit of material. A lot of the material came from Dave. Even though he didn't write it, he recommended it. And he knew the right studio and set it up. And he's just real good at that.
Did Felix Reyes contribute at all? Or was it
Felix
mostly...
just wrote the song.
Okay.
Yeah, so technically no.
Okay. I wasn't sure about that. Okay, I see that you recorded Halo, which is by Dave Herrero's friend Matt Powell, is it?
Yeah.
And Dave also recorded that on his CD.
Right.
Why did you decide to record that too?
Because when I first heard Dave do it, I liked it right away. And I told Dave, I said, I want to record that. And I've always liked it. For whatever reason, it speaks to me. And I just feel good doing it. I just love it. I love the song, even this recording of it.
Okay, I'm just nervous. I hope we're recording. I'll cry. That's cool. Stuck in the Middle, which is a rock song, and it's the title cut. And why did you pick that as the title cut?
Well, see, Stuck in the Middle, I've always liked Stuck in the Middle. The first time I tried Stuck in the Middle, I think it was right around 2001 up in Canada. Me and some guys were sitting around, Nigel Mack and his band, and me and my band, Kevin Shanahan and Greg Harr and Ron Laskin and all of us, smoking. And I've always liked that song. It just seemed like it's something that I wanted to do, and I feel very comfortable with it.
Okay. Would you like to tell us who the ladies are in the front?
Do I what?
Like to tell us who the ladies are on the front?
There's only one lady.
Really?
Yeah, everybody think there are two ladies, but they're dressed in different outfits.
Who is that lady?
That's Lonnie Brooks' daughter.
Oh, wow.
That's my drummer's wife, Denise Baker Brooks.
Yeah, that's cool.
No, well, what happened was, you know, when I hear that song, I'm thinking about this guy's. He's trying to figure out who's the joke and who's the clown.
Okay.
That's what I get from that. That's why I have one pose in a clown outfit, clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. You know, I'm stuck in the middle of the both of them. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't know, that might seem a little corny or crazy, but.
Okay, I was gonna say, who taught you to play guitar?
Myself.
You taught yourself? Like, how old were you when you taught yourself?
52.
Really?
9.
59?
I was.
You were 9.
9 years old. Yeah.
Okay. And who did anyone influence you to start playing guitar?
Well, I heard people, but what happened when I heard people, but I heard like Smoking Hawk, like Hopkins, Muddy Waters. But really, I just picked it up and started playing it because it was in open tuning, and I didn't know what it was at the time.
Okay, Hard Love is one of my favorite songs. Tell me why you selected that song.
I liked it.
You liked it? You liked the lyrics? Was it easy to
Dave
sing?
gave me a whole lot of tunes. Hey man, here's some. He said, "Hey Jimmy, check this out. See how you like this." So, doing that, that's what So I picked it.
Okay. Okay, you seem to have a love affair with like kind of soul, which I love. Do you like prefer like singing more soul, rock, or blues?
I actually don't have a preference. See, I'm a funny guy. I like whatever sounds good to me, whatever I feel,
Okay.
whatever the genre.
Okay.
See, to me, there's only one type of good music, and that's good music. And whatever the genre, if I feel it, I do it. I don't do anything I don't feel.
It seems like you sing soul really well, though.
Well, that's my background.
I think someday I would love to see you do a whole soul album.
But
That's wishful thinking on my part.
But you have to remember, whenever I do stuff, it comes off as soul because that's me.
It does.
So
It does a lot.
I'm sorry. Well, I plan on doing a soul album.
That'd be fantastic. I'll be the first in line. Okay, you traveled around the world and been to amazing places. Do you have any particular great moments somewhere in the world that when you were playing? Like a favorite place or that you like to go back to?
Yeah. I'd like to go back to Brazil.
Uh-huh.
And a lot of places I like to go back to.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Got some favorites in France, maybe Italy?
France, Italy. Italy is one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
And Spain. And
do you, is there some place that you haven't been to that you'd love to go to?
not really.
How cool is that?
I would like to go to, I think I'd like to go to Egypt, Northeast Africa.
Yeah.
Pretty much China.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, that sounds good.
that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Okay, that song "Reach for the Sky," which is my favorite. First time I heard it brought me to tears. Second time I heard it brought me to tears. Third time it brought me to tears. It's really like deep, and you sing it so beautifully. And tell the fans why you chose that song.
Well, I liked it. I liked it so much, and I felt it. And first of all, keep in mind, I don't do anything I don't feel. If I don't feel it, well, I can't do it because I can't fake.
Right.
So it.
And that was a tribute. Wasn't that a tribute?
It is a tribute, but that's not the reason why I chose it. Even though it's appropriate, for my wife. But I like the lyrics and the melody. I just like the song. I just like the song in its entirety.
I love that song.
I do too.
And I want to pass it on. I mean,
Thank
I have to
you.
figure out how to download the single song. I want to buy it for friends, on CD Baby.
Right.
Another favorite of mine is Incidental Lover.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's just an amazing song, and just the way it flows and everything.
Incidental Lover. Richard Hammersher wrote that for me.
Mm-hmm.
I did 3 of his recordings: Early Morning Blues, How Close, and Incidental Lover. And when he sent that to me, I listened to it. We were getting ready to go in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, and I told my guys, I said, hey guys, we got to do this song. This song just spoke to me. That was me.
Gosh,
That
you sing it so well on the CD.
well,
really,
it's
really
it's
good.
an amazing song. And
Yeah.
Rich is a hell of a writer.
Yeah,
Yes.
just loved it.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you, you're always out in the clubs playing all the time, and where do you get so energy and motivation, to go out there and play? You always do, first class performance every time you go out there. Where do you get your energy and motivation?
Well, I love the music. You have to remember, I'm having a time. I'll soon be 69.
Okay.
But I'm having the time of my life.
Great.
Believe me, this is a great moment in my life, and I am truly a blessed and happy man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you love your fans, and you do feel the energy from your
I
fans.
love the fans. I love my fans. There's no greater love than my fans. I love my fans very deeply, and they show me a lot of love and affection, and it just to honor me. And because right now, I mean, I don't think of big time stardom and all that. At 16, yeah, but at this age, I'm realistic, and I'm just enjoying the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And my thing now is to just keep doing what I'm doing.
And making a living.
Well, definitely making a living.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, when I sing now, I'm singing for my wife also.
Mm-hmm.
So she's there.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. So many artists have done John Hyatt's "Feels Like Rain."
Mm-hmm.
Why did you decide to put your spin on it?
Dave suggested it, and also I came by that song by accident. I never planned on doing it.
Okay. Okay. I think we got kind of cut off there, but okay. I got a question. Where can people buy your CD now?
Basically through CD Baby.
cdbaby.com, and at your live performances?
Also live performances, yes.
Yeah, okay. Do you have any big tours planned? Or do we Chicago folks get to hold on to you for a while?
Well, I've got quite an extensive tour coming up in France, the Netherlands, Germany, Belgium, Switzerland.
Wow.
And also in March I'm going to, that's April, I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
Also in April I'm going to, that's what I'll be doing that.
Mm-hmm.
But in March I'm doing something in Spain and what's the other place? Majorca.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's going to be
For about
exciting.
6 days, 7 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're busy.
Well,
We better-
not busy enough.
Note to people, get out and see him now before he takes off. And last, what do you want your fans to know about you? Tell us something cool about you that maybe we don't know.
Oh, well, after all of these years, there's not too much to tell. They probably know it already.
Yeah. Well, the good news is you said this is not going to be your last CD, but I would recommend that people get out and buy the CD because it's a different take. It's the more rock and roll.
Yeah.
And mixed with your blues and your soul that you can't help but put in there.
It's quite different. It's I think, personally speaking, I think this is one of my best projects.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Favorite? Really enjoyed doing it?
Well, I enjoy doing all of them.
That's good.
Yes, because I always put a lot of work into my project because it's my name that's going on it, and it's not about just making a fast buck and moving on. It's really about the music. If music first, whatever else is second.
That's cool.
First of all, having music right.
Right.
Even on
great.
stage, I want the music a certain way.
Yeah.
That's where I am. That's just me. Yeah.
That's fantastic. That's great. Well, thanks. I mean, that's all the kind of questions I have. Is there anything else you want to say or you want to add?
No, I just like to say to my fans and the rest of the world that I appreciate your support that you've given me over the years, and hope you continue to support me. And I'll do my best not to let you down, and to always try to give you my best performance.
That's great. Well, let's hope this interview worked out.
Thank you.
Let's hope it worked out. Oh, please. It's my first time I did it. So that didn't...
Now I think you ought to start cooking.
What?
I think you ought to start cooking.
I am. I'm going to cook.